Today we're going to talk about journaling. And before you shut this live off because you're like, I don't do that, I don't need that, please know that I used to think the exact same thing. I was so resistant to any kind of journaling exercise because I thought it had to be this long drawn out thing and you had to journal like pages and pages. And to my mind, it was just like too much, right? So now, fast forward to today, if there's a day that I don't do my journaling, I feel a difference. For me, it really helps set the tone in the morning for my day. It helps me get really clear on like everything that I'm grateful for. And it helps me set intentions for how I want that day to go. So I'm going to give you 3 specific journal prompts to use when you feel like, oh, I don't know what to write about, or if you're looking to start a journaling practice. And just remember that this doesn't have to look any certain way. You can fill up a notebook every day if you want to, or you can write 3 words if you want to. It doesn't have to look any kind of way. You don't have to have a ritual around it, a routine around it. One thing I will say that really helps me, so this is what my journaling practice looks like. Let me tell you my morning routine. I'll wake up, I'll go brush my teeth, I'll do a 10-minute meditation, and then I'll take the dog out, and then I come back, feed her, and then I sit down right here, and I have my 2 journals, and actually my phone is propped up on them. That probably wasn't that smart, but I have 2 journals I use. One is my gratitude journal, where I write the date, and then I write, I am grateful for, and then I put 1, 2, 3, and then I just write 3 things. Sometimes it's I'm grateful for sunshine, I'm grateful for my coffee, and I'm grateful for my bed. It's that simple. It's 3 things. Then there were times where I would like extend it a lot more. I'm grateful for my bed because blah, 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 So you can do it however you want it, but keep the barrier to entry low. If this is something that you're new to or you're not sure about, you can just say 3 things. And it seems too simple to be significant, but I promise you it's not. It's such a great way to start your day with just 3 things that are really, really good right now. Because how often do we focus on things that are really, really bad and not going well? So I do that. And then what I do is a manifestation exercise. It's the 5 by 55. I've kind of modified it a little bit. But basically what you do is you write and I have a whole post on this. I'll try to find it, and I can't link to it on Instagram, can I? If you want it, let me know and I'll send it to you. But basically what you do is you take what you want to manifest and you write it 55 times over 5 days. Or 55 times every day for 5 days. These dogs in this complex, I swear to God. And it just helps you get in the mindset of calling in what you want. It's so simple. It does take time though. So that one takes about like 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how long your sentence is. So that one's a little more time consuming versus the gratitude, which takes like literally 15 seconds. So then that's it. And then I move on with my day. But if you want specific journal prompts, here are my 3 favorite ones. The first one is journaling your perfect day. When you do this, make it fun. Light a candle, make sure you're nice and calm. And when you do this journaling prompt, what you perceive as reality goes out the window. Money is not an object. Time is not an object. Location is not an object. The people you want there, put it all in there. So, and it's amazing because I first did this, I want to say like 3 years ago. And after I moved down to North Carolina, I had this morning where I got up, I made my coffee, I drove to the beach. I walked on the beach. It was like warm and sunny, and it was just such a perfect way to start the day. I came home. I checked in with my clients. I had some client calls. I went to the gym. I came back home, made a meal for myself, sat down, read a book. It was just a beautiful day. And in the middle of that day, I had this moment of, oh my God, like this is what I wrote down 3 years ago. Living by the beach, waking up, having my coffee, then going to the gym. Everything I did was in that journal entry. And so it's a really, really, really fun exercise to do. And you can always expand on it. So if you're like, I want to live by the beach, then you can expand on that. Which beach? I want to wake up with my perfect partner. Well, what does that look like? Who is that person? You can write all of that out. It can get really deep. It is so much fun. As adults, we lose our sense of like dreaming, and I think that that's something that we could all benefit from bringing back in. Like in your wildest dreams, what does your perfect day look like? And what you'll probably find out is it's not that far out of the realm of possibility for you. They always say, like one of my favorite meditations says, if you can hold it in your head, so if you have the thought, you can hold it in your hand. If you have the thought, it can be true for you. And I just love that. I love that. So whenever I go back and do this, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And oh my God, is it not the most amazing feeling when those things start to come to life? It's so much fun. So that is by far my favorite journal prompt. Journal your perfect day. Money, time, location, none of that matters. Just go for it and have fun with it. The second one is an everything that's good journal entry. So this is really useful for when you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and run down and you are having thoughts that are just spiraling over everything you have to do, everything you didn't get done, everything that's going wrong in the world. Oh my God, the world is crazy. So this would actually be a great exercise for everyone to do today, is an everything that's good journal entry. And all you do, I actually have one of mine here because I did this the other day myself. I titled it Everything That's Good, and then I just made my list. And this helped me so easily to turn my bad mood around. I just felt like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day. I was having a hard time shaking it. So I was like, all right, what's everything that's going good versus the one thing in my life right now that's like less than ideal? That's what I was focusing on. That's what I was like swirling my thoughts around versus all of this stuff that's just so amazing. And it's simple stuff. My apartment, one of my favorite podcasts, my yogurt bowl that I had for breakfast, my bed, my new duvet cover, Sadie, Turtle, my car, living near the beach, all basic things. But seeing it all written out here is like, okay, so many good things versus one thing that's not great. It's a good perspective shift. And then the last journal prompt that I love for the morning as well, and this one, it's more powerful if you write it down, and I have been talking about this a lot, but I've been talking about it from just like a thought perspective, but it's daily intention setting. And then why you want to show up that way. So here she comes. Oh, Turtle's just stretching. Here she comes. To make her daily appearance. Okay, move along. This is really good to do when you know you have a big day coming up or a stressful day coming up. Like let's say you have a presentation at work or your cat is driving you insane and you want to show up differently for her and be more patient and loving and kind instead of locking her in the bathroom when you're putting your patio furniture together and she won't get out of the way. I didn't do my intention setting this morning, but I really, really love this one because you can say something like, let's say you have a big presentation at work. I want to feel confident today and I want to feel capable. Okay, why? Because I have to give this presentation and I really want to do a good job. I've been preparing for it, blah, 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 the whole thing. And then before you go in to do that thing, remind yourself of your intention and remind yourself of your why. So often we wake up in the morning and we either think, ugh, I didn't get enough sleep, or ugh, I have that presentation today, or ugh, I have to do whatever the thing is that we're not looking forward to doing. So to kind of shift the perspective on that a little bit, setting an intention, a positive intention for that day or for that specific thing, can be so, so helpful. And this can even be done, I mean, it can be done anytime. I think it's great to do it in the morning, but let's say you had a stressful meeting with your boss and now you have to go like relay the message to your coworkers and you're not looking forward to doing that. How do you want to show up? You probably want to show up compassionate, calm, again, confident, right? And why? Because you want your people to feel like you have their back and you know where they're coming from. But this is your job as well, right? Kind of an abstract example, but I think you catch my drift. So those are my 3 favorite journal prompts. Use them, especially the perfect day one, because that one's just so fun. So let me know if you use that one. If you want to share your perfect day with me, I would love that, because then when it starts happening, we can celebrate that together. So all right, let me know if you have any questions about this stuff. If you have any journal prompts that you love, pop them in the comments, because I know that these are things that people want. People always say, I know journaling, like everyone talks about it, I just don't know what to write. So these are 3 perfect examples, and if you have more, drop them in the comments. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.